Cameraman Podcast.
Whoop, whoop. Let's do it.
What we doing today, fellas? What's the topics today?
Today we are talking about pricing, how to price yourself, just the overall aspect of our perspective and just getting insight on.
Man, hey, fuck that. We talking about pricing. We talking about how customers be trying to haggle us for our pricing. We talking about how motherfuckers be wanting shortchange us, how they want to motherfucking.
It just clowning, like being on some. Like, if you broke, just say that.
Being on some broke shit.
Right.
We gonna keep it real. We told y'all we gonna keep it real all the time. We keeping it real.
It's one thing about having a budget, and it's one thing that's about being broke.
That part.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about some craziness that happened last week with Creative, who decided to price herself the way she should be pricing herself.
As you should,
As
queen.
she should. And we're gonna talk about just creatives in general pricing, how to price, what, like all that.
Right.
Yep.
So, when I first came out as a photographer. So when I first came out as a photographer, I didn't think I was gonna start getting hit up for paid shoots as quickly as I did. So the thing about photography and what I've been teaching people when I had my marketing businesses, it's all about attention. So I didn't have to take the normal steps as other people because I already had attention on me because I was doing jewelry. So as soon as I posted a picture of my son standing by the street and the long exposure and the cars going by and blurred, as soon as I posted it, people was like instantly like, how much for a photo shoot? How much for a photo shoot? I'm like, I just started, but shit. $50.
Straight up.
Like $50.
I think that's the number probably everybody started.
Yeah.
I started at $50.
Me too.
Y'all started at 50?
I think
I just didn't want to say no, but I started at 50.
So,
50.
so I started at 50, and they was paying it, and then still doing collabs, still learning while I was still charging people them pictures. When I look back at some of them, I'm like, I need to give them $50. So, then, when my price went up from 50 to 75, and then I think I jumped from like 75 to like 125, and then just kept going from there as my work got better, my equipment. I can't say that got better because I used it for so long.
But it just got better though, right?
Yeah.
Just upgraded.
Just upgraded it finally, 2020 shit. So yeah, and as I got better and the booking started coming in more, that's when I started raising the price. And that's why I try to teach people, like, I'd rather, work smarter, not harder.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Straight
instead
up.
of doing mass shoots
That's
for
my motto.
75, doing for 200 now, and I'm doing less, but I'm still getting the same amount of money or more.
Right.
Straight up. Shit, I started out as a graphic designer. So as being the creative, it was hard. I was doing $15 flyers. And this was before you can do those little fake flyers and templates and stuff on your phone now that everybody do that don't want to pay for a flyer. But, I was doing flyers and mixtape covers for $25. I always knew to still charge something.
I think you charged me $50 for my flyer. Let me think about it.
that was like
I don't do
six months. Yeah.
But you came and took my pictures too though. Oh,
Yeah.
That was
Like,
lit
so-
though. That was lit though.
Like as a creative, you need to always charge.
Yeah.
Always. No matter if you not like a known
Or established.
creative or established creator, I say you need to charge something, period. Like, cause at the end of the day, you still using your time, you still giving them something. So charge them something. That's rule number one as a creative that you need to do is always charge something. Because if not, you're gonna be working for free. You're gonna start hating this shit.
Yeah. Plus you got to think about your worth as well. Like what it is that the stuff that you cost, if that person gonna give you a headache or not.
Right.
And mainly just overall how you feel like you go. Like if your craft is good, just go off of your worth for real. That's where you really feel like your price, is established at for real.
Right.
Being creative, like being a creative and charging is like a need for the simple fact of motherfuckers are gonna try to take like
Full advantage of it.
Cincinnati in general is cheap. I'm just gonna put that out there.
That's because
what's so
our
crazy?
price of living is.
It's our demographic that we're in that's cheap. Cause and I said it because I travel so much. When people used to say like, "Oh, Cincinnati this and Cincinnati broke, Cincinnati this, Cincinnati that," I'm like, no, it's not Cincinnati. It's not only Cincinnati. It's not only here. Like it's a demographic thing, the urban demographic thing, and it's not even that they cheap. It's the fact that they just see value in different stuff. Motherfuckers will sit up here and spend $300-400 on a bag,
Exactly.
But then when you say it's $300 for a photo shoot, they like, why? You know what I mean? It's a demographic thing, like not knowing value in things.
Then on top of that, just what we pay for stuff here ain't the same as when you go to Chicago or LA, Atlanta.
Yeah,
like
that's why I made that post. I made a post the other day that said, even though I said Cincinnati motherfuckers, it was just the bait. It was just to bait people in. But I just said Cincinnati people, they think everything is supposed to be $100 here. Like until you go to Vegas and it's $25 for a shot of Hennessy, and they, you know what I mean?
I remember that.
Exactly.
Y'all must not have never been to the Marquee. You know what I mean? Because they complain about $11 shots here. in Cincinnati.
So my view on it is this too, though. So I was always taught, don't change your price, change the person who you selling it to.
That's
so like
your clientele.
when I made them. I'm making ways constantly. It's not foolproof in there. Like I change it up constantly, but I make a way to where if you're not gonna pay my price, I already know it, because if I send you my link or if I do certain things like that, and I ain't short chalking you for no reason, but
you got filters.
Like I know who's gonna book and who's not gonna book by how you talk to me.
Filters.
Yeah. So I filter the bullshit out. So I mean, majority of the time, really, like he said, it's demographic, because it's always the rappers or the the wannabe.
So this is who it normally is. It's always the people who have a 9-to-5. Have you noticed that? Or the people who's not trying to
pursue
anything else. I have the most problems from those people who don't understand creatives or understand running a business. Like so,
100%.
So like each time I put something out there, the people who bitch the most to me are the people who don't see any real like money into something that they don't have to go and work for, I guess.
Yeah.
Right.
Like if you're not doing 10 hours a day for that amount, then it's like how people view money is.
But I mean, let's be honest. They just
you
you can't afford me. Like,
Basically,
let's be
that's
honest.
right.
You can't afford me.
Exactly.
So I mean, just because you can't afford me, don't mean that I'm gonna change the price for you. You know what I mean?
Just because you can't afford me don't mean I'm overcharging.
Yeah, I'm
Exactly.
not overcharging.
That
You
part.
just can't
So-
afford me.
And just like Sean say all the time, it's not meant for everybody.
That part.
This like
You are
this
not
is,
the
You don't
client
need
for
you
me.
don't need these pictures.
yeah
Right.
yeah.
You know
Like
what I
I
mean?
said 2 episodes
From me.
ago.
You don't need this picture.
Like, you
So
don't need me.
I used to have to battle, and this is what I be telling people all the time. Like you got to work your way out of this demographic.
Right.
And I've done that.
Same.
Not even kind of purposely in a sense. It was before I started traveling and shooting with, these C and D list celebrities or whatever. I used to get the little, why is it $125 for a photo shoot? Like why I only get 10 pictures? Why can't I get all of the pictures? And they're mine. So what I used to get all of that. And then I started traveling, and the conversation literally in the course of maybe 3-4 months, it shifted from all of that headache to, hey Adam, I know I need a budget to book with you. I'm trying to set something up for next month and da-da-da. Totally switched because they see it, that was a filter because people who could not afford me or didn't see the value in me, they like, I ain't even about to even play with him because this that nigga traveling, he doing this, that, and third. We see him Puerto Rico, here. So I know I can't even afford him. So I'm gonna just go to somebody else. Like it automatically eliminates them.
I've had
I like
a
that,
lot of
though.
clients.
I like the clients that, because I noticed when I used to try to give everybody a shot, like I know you can't afford me, so I'm because when I first started, it was more so when people was asking me, I was making my prices up instead of having a price list like I have now. So
Right.
somebody would hit me up and they like, I need this. I'd be like, well, what's your budget? You know what I mean? And it was the hardest ones to like, cause I mean, I do my best work and they'd still be, well, can I have this or can I have that? And they like so I mean, I'm glad that I cut. It's like trimming the fat off a steak. You know
Yes.
what I mean?
Yes.
It's like I'm glad that I got around that factor, because just because you can't appreciate what I do and I want a certain amount of money to do it hourly, because we put a lot of time in.
Yeah,
Right,
nice.
right.
We put time in before,
and
while,
money.
and after.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
You know what I
A
mean?
lot of people don't understand that either.
Do y'all ever sometimes like the people who y'all try to give a deal to for one reason or another end up being the most headache?
Oh, the biggest.
Is it just me or
headache,
y'all go through
That's
that too?
exactly what I was just
Yes.
saying.
And that's why I stopped.
Yes.
I stopped giving deals because I'm like, man, every time I give a deal to somebody, it's something that they complain about something every fucking time. I'm like, man, never fucking again.
That's why, like, Acuity, is that how you say it?
Acuity.
Ever since y'all put me up on that, I just started using that. Oh my God, that became a big filter for me too.
I still need to use it.
Yeah, so
It's
I
no
gotta
like
set it up.
What's that?
The scheduling app?
oh my God, it's brilliant.
like you don't like.
It's brilliant.
Like,
Midnight got it set up to where we don't even gotta talk no more.
I don't
you
need
can
to
pick
talk
what
to you.
backdrop color you want.
I
Wow.
don't need to talk to you.
I can't work like that.
No. But it's still
I was-
you still can. Like
So-
Vic just said that he couldn't work like that. Now he own it. Like
I
you can
can't
put it in
do
there
it.
where a person can actually
You can
ask you
personalize it for
questions.
you, bro.
And you can send your inspiration. You can send a photo.
You can
All
put
that.
listen. You can make your dialogue boxes, check boxes, make them to see if they
All that,
option
bro.
or
I love
like
that
you know what I'm
site.
saying. If you require them to send that, they can't book you without sending that
Sponsor
as
us.
a required thing. You know what
Exactly.
I mean?
Then,
You know what I
then-
mean?
sponsor.
then you could always do it to the point where you literally it's like Style Seat. Like for the makeup artists and the hairstylists that's watching this, it's just like Style Seat, but for any other type of booking. Like
That's dope.
And it's cheaper.
Super dope. It's way cheaper.
Yeah.
It's way cheaper.
Well, that's
I got the big.
I don't know. I just I'm so like I need to know. I'm so detailed. Like,
Where
I need
you
to
at
know
right now
what
is
your
where I-
idea
listen.
is, what your expectations are, so I make sure I meet or exceed
listen to
them.
me.
All that.
I need to know
Where
what
you-
you wearing. I need to know what the scene. Like,
Where you at
all
right
that.
now?
All that.
Yeah.
I was there a week ago, bro. Where you at now? I was like, no, I need because
Man, motherfuckers had to talk to your assistant. Bougie
Exactly.
ass.
Y'all remember the first, what was that, the first or the second episode?
Yeah, I think
when he up there
yeah.
talking, you had to talk to my assistant. Now look
Talk
at
to my
him.
assistant.
Weeks
So
later.
Right.
I sip my water with my pinky out. Okay?
Well, that's cool.
I've had so many potential clients that I'll send my booking link to after they ask my prices, then that's all last you hear from them. Like, they don't get back with you after that. And then they'll drop their shoot that they got for $50.
What they say?
Like a week later.
RIP to those conversations that stopped after I gave you my rates.
Yeah.
Like it was times
Cheaper
like,
ain't always better.
I did a consultation with a bride and a groom for their wedding video. So they end up not going with me. I still got my consultation fee, but they end up not going with me, right? So they got all their stuff back and everything, I guess, in like 6 to 8 months after they got married, when it was getting closer to their actual anniversary. They hit me up like, hey, how much would you charge to edit wedding
I
man.
knew that was coming. I knew it was coming.
And I told them, depending on the video, it's gonna be just the same price as if you hired me as the way, because you should have chose me in the first place.
In
So
the
that
first
way,
place.
Just raw.
you would have already had the video that would have been timeless to be able to post every anniversary if you wanted to, compared to going to somebody who was 3-4 times cheaper than me. And now you like, I don't really know if I like this video or not.
Exactly. So how do you price your work? Like, do you have some sort of formula?
I
Y'all got
definitely
like
do.
any type of formula or
So
something?
my
Vic
first,
put me on first. Yeah, so go ahead, bro.
So, okay, so what I do is I charge you for my time first.
Exactly.
So to book me, you have to book an hour with me. And right now my booking fee is $50. That natural fee, but that's to book the hour.
Right.
So when you come in, you get shot for that hour that you booked. And if you book any extra hours, any extra time, any extra outfits, because you get 2 outfits in that time, then you book another hour, and that's another 50. So then once we sit down for the pictures, I charge 25 for my pictures now. It was
Each
29,
one?
it's 25.
Right.
Yeah.
So what made you charge 50 instead of 25 or 75 or 200?
Because I was charging 25 and people were still not coming to appointments and scheduled. So I'm like, well, if people, the people that I want, if they put down 50, I know they're gonna come, and people come for that 50. So
Right.
I barely have reschedules.
People
come for that
People
50.
don't even come for that 50 with me. That's why I went up to $100. I need 100 an hour.
Yes, sir.
Like no matter what, like,
Yeah.
cause you ain't gonna not show up for that 100.
So you charge. So you do that same kind of formula like him, where you
Basically,
charge per hour
it's
and then
like,
per edit.
So
Per hour,
to
per
be able,
edit.
to be able to book a shoot, it's $100. Like that's
his
the
hour.
base. That's my hour. Like really, shoot, that's my 45 minutes that I got on the site.
Right.
So $100, 45 minutes. Boom. Then from there, any edit that you want is $15 per.
Okay.
Like, but then I unlike him, I have packages as well.
Right.
And them packages, you probably get the full hour. You probably get a little bit cheaper on the edits, but that's if you go with the package route.
Because they
Right,
they
right,
get more.
It's
They
more
get
I got
more.
package.
Yeah,
I got a
yeah.
package on my
That's
senior
why I tell people
photos.
it's easier. Like it's better to get my packages than my single
Yeah,
photo rate.
but then people see that $100 and they're like, oh, I'm just gonna click the $100. Well, you just put yourself down a rabbit hole.
Right,
now.
right.
Because now you paying at 100 for 45 minutes plus all that because you didn't read. And I don't really like clients who don't read. Right. That's the reason why I have that site, because I don't like talking to people. I hate humans.
And it's
See, I had to get
can
rid
we
of my
talk about the
packages.
details though? So when they get into not reading, what does that cause them to when you know they get to taking photos behind the scenes and posting
Oh,
pictures of the
yeah,
screen?
yeah.
So
come on, let's get into
so,
it.
So I have terms and conditions.
Let's not get into
Plus
that, boy. I'm still
all that.
hot about that.
Hey,
It
so
just happened to
basically,
him the
let
other
me tell
day.
y'all. So what happened was Vic is hot right now. He's really hot right now because on his computer, like, you know, he lets clients sit in the office, select their pictures right then and there. But his policy is don't take pictures of the screen and post those pictures. So somebody did it and they uploaded them on Facebook and they made like a little mushy little post and all that one stuff about him. And Vic was hot. And then we got like a group. So I guess when somebody saw it and like Vic, he about to be hot. So, you know, everybody in there laughing because we know he coming. I still see him, you know, that little Kermit gif where he like this on a typewriter. I just picture Vic over there going like that, like hot. Like, so that's what we talking about with our policy in terms. Go ahead with tell me your terms.
So my terms is like, probably if I was to put it in a PDF, it's probably like 2 pages long.
Damn.
Like that way, like you understand what not to do, what to do when it comes to booking with me. Like small stuff. Like I don't do the sit at the computer and you pick your pictures out. I do it where I send a link with a low res version and the proof image over top of that, so that way you can pick your pictures out.
Right.
And if you post any of those proofs, you do not get no edits. So you could have bought 30 edits,
It's raw.
but you decided to post that proof image that next day after you just bought all them edits. You forfeit your edits.
Brother, you see
But
what this
but
girl
people
just
have
did,
to
bro?
understand though. People have to understand like we're not trying to showcase that, and you shouldn't have to showcase that. Like
right.
we
It's
want
not
to
a
see
true
you. We want to make it.
representation of our work.
Yeah, we want to make it our best. You know, our best everything. That's
Right.
why
For
we
you.
do this.
And that's what it is. And that's why y'all can't
But
post those
it's
proofs.
ultimately stealing as well.
Yeah.
That's why you can't post
know.
the proofs or the unedits, because it's like,
It's our art.
Yeah.
Right.
it's gonna be night and day difference. So here you are, you done posted this unedited, or it says proof on there, or whatever the case may be, whatever the photographer has across the image, and you done posted it. Now you done already decreased the
wow
the
factor.
the wow factor of
yeah.
posting the actual edit. So now you done messed that up.
Right.
So then it's gonna be 9-day difference. So now you done posted the unedit. So when they come with the edits, it's like, that don't look, or the makeup, or we had to liquefy somebody and
You look
make
dumb
them,
as hell.
Right.
that part.
But to counter all of this, a lot of us still have formats to where you can still purchase all the unedited photos.
Right.
You can keep them. So it's not like you cannot get those unedited photos. You can still get them, even for models who we can figure things out. We got other ways now.
Exactly. It's crazy because it's so much stuff like that people think that they can just do just cause.
just because they're my pictures. I paid
Right.
for them.
Which technically they're not. They're not.
I'm just saying that's what they be saying though. They be like, but I paid. They're mine.
Or even people who don't pay, they be like, "Oh, it's my face," or "I feel like I'm entitled to this photo."
You're not.
I never had
Like,
that.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know what.
Yeah, I know my professional
Literally-
ass. I would have.
Literally, if you look that up, it states that the person who pressed the shutter button is the owner of those pictures.
Yep. Until
So
you
with
get,
that being said, if you want to be the owner of them pictures, you can literally ask for a document that signs over
your
rights for your
copyrights,
pictures.
it's the copyright.
So even
But
after I
that's an
send these
expensive
photos to you
document from V.
and they are edited, they still belong to me.
And I can
Legally.
post them
Legally.
whenever
Legally.
the fuck I want to.
So,
That's an
so Jamal,
expensive
how do you
document,
price?
bro.
How do you price your stuff, and how did you come up with your rates that you're shooting now?
Mine's is based off of the same way Victor's is for the time. So you get the 50 for the first hour and a half for me, because I like to give people a little bit more time. And then it's $18 per photo for
$18.
Hold on.
$18. Odd ass number.
Yeah, I know.
Man, we talked
$18
about
and
that.
46
Yeah,
cents.
I want
$18,
photo.
right? What's the taxes with that? 18.
Cause I know I'm established and I'm with the goats, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time,
But you are a goat. But that's
I
what
am
you're
a
not
goat.
Why not
realizing.
15 or 20 though?
Just
but
because.
listen, no, listen.
Okay, okay,
So I gotta-
okay.
So you like sports, right? So when LeBron first came in, he wasn't a GOAT. He wasn't to earn what he needed.
Right.
That's you right now.
Yeah,
So you
exactly.
need to actually earn what you see. That's why I was talking to you about that. Like, take that odd number off the table and just get your 20. Like I was getting my 20, just get your 20.
Since these niggas done went up to
Get your
20, I'm
20,
going
man.
up to 20 at the end of this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
But
at
straight
20
on.
now.
I just actually went up to 25.
20.
So
I'm going up to 25 then.
All right. So what made
Yeah.
you? So what made you say I'm doing 50? Did you start off at 50 or you started off with something else?
It's it started with 50 and that's what it's been since
I feel like it's
February.
reasonable. It's a reasonable family. See, I like to do a lot of families, a lot of birthdays and things like that.
Right.
So to me, those are the people who I want. So that's my demographic. So I make it reasonable for my demographic. People who want to come in and get shot
Plus,
for their birthday,
you
shoot their
set
family.
them the edits on the back end anyway.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Okay.
So the thing is that's where the $20 come in. So it's
Right.
like when you sit down here, all the ones that we took, you pick them out. Boom, 20 per photo. You won't edit it.
But with that being said, he's stealing my shine.
Go ahead. I did just say, you know what? Let me
But
sit
look,
over here.
So, but with that being said, the reason it's 18 is because I still feel like I still got ways and things to improve in my work. So I'm only going off based of what I feel like I'm worth.
You
Not
like basically it was in the middle, like you know you better than 15,
Yeah.
but you don't think you have 20 yet. So
But
we're going
this is why I'm
17, 75.
But this is why I'm gonna keep stealing his shine. Cause like if people don't know, this is like my brother. I don't put little in front of it. This is like my brother. We in the same studio together. I watch him grow every day. I grow with him. There's times when I sit down and I say, bro, how you get that lighting set up? As he'll do to me. We share, we
Right.
back and forth. It's a tit for tat.
Right.
If I can do it, you can do it. So if I'm charging this, I feel like you should be charging this some more too. You know what I mean? So it's not like I don't like when you devalue yourself and you because to me I feel like you
Oh, look at him
devaluing
being all
yourself
nice
because
and
you
stuff.
worth more. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what I mean when I say, bro, get that 20, forget that 18. I know it's $2, but the thing is
It's the point of it.
it's the point of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You shouldn't think yourself even like no type of less.
Exactly.
Just because you're already good though, and like we've seen people come into this game and be trash for like 2, 3, 4 to this day, to this day, still be trash, and you're not. So that's what Vic's saying. So you came out the gate charging 50, now you charging 18.25 a edit,
Yeah.
and you just got that because Vic did it. Like I'm just trying to get them to see why and how you come up with your price.
Because it helped me figure out my worth.
Right.
So the way he put it together for me, we explained it, we sat down, we figured it out. And it's just been there. It's been like that. But with that being said, just to counter that, so we also do another thing where we got half edits. So if you don't feel like you need a skin retouch, or if you feel like you like for the families who don't need it and stuff like that,
color
that
grading.
helps weave out like the extra editing that we might need to do because
Right.
it help us figure out your budget and then what you know. It just help us be on the same page.
The
So
half
that's
edit.
another
So
thing.
How you
we
do?
just hit the
Hold on,
background.
How you do? How's your pricing?
Mine is pretty simple. I got a 3, 5, and then I don't think nothing higher than the 5.
What's 3.5? What?
3 images, 5 images packages.
Edits?
Edits.
Okay,
edits,
You do
okay,
beauty.
okay.
So that's all I want to do of beauty.
And then I got the $50 if you want to book me for an hour. It's $80 right now because I'm homeless in my studio. So I usually use that extra $30
This
to
rich
give
nigga, man. Don't
to,
listen to him.
to get a Maine or to get to Johan so I can use their studio. And then yeah, it's at $20 right now. It was $15. I went up to $20. And
What, per edit?
yeah, per edit. Yeah.
Hey, that's crazy. Like I'm old school. I got like packages.
Yeah.
Talk
I
about
still
the
got packages too.
Yeah.
What gets
But
me?
I only got packages. But I like that model that y'all using. I don't know. To me, it's just like I like having my guaranteed money.
Right.
So basically, I have 3 different packages right now for like models and regular people shoot. I got commercial packages too. So right now, I think my lowest one is $250. Let me pull it up. I should have this shit pulled up.
So I have a 1-look package where you get the hour time. It's $185, and on top of that, you get 3 edits. But like then it go from that to the 2-look, which is like $300, and you just get 3 look. Basically, each time I go up a look, you get 3 edits per look.
That's
So you
dope.
charge
Per look.
what was it?
It's 3 photos per each look.
Yeah, so
So
that's
you
dope.
said
That's dope.
$200 for 2 looks.
$200
I mean, 2
for
edits.
$200 for 1 look with 3 edits.
3 edits. So every time they get a look, they get 3 edits
Yeah.
on top
Okay,
of
okay,
that
okay,
look.
okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Then
So
you
his
get
look
extra
and his-
time as well.
I see
Okay.
that a lot, like in Atlanta and Miami.
That's where I learned. That's where I learned it from.
Yeah, yeah.
And
My
that's-
boy,
that's
he be,
how I
What's
started.
so crazy here? Like and that's that. Here to go with that demographic in area too. It's like demographic and area combined because you charge motherfuckers here $300 and they only get 3 edits. They gonna have a fucking fit.
I feel that, but I'm so used to dealing with dancers and stuff from out of town.
So they
models from
understand.
out of town,
And they gonna make money off the pictures.
Exactly.
That's the
But
value
you
that they
also,
don't
he
some
got an
people don't
argument
understand.
too on his side to where he just not
This fucking
editing-
hold on, this fucking hat. I can't even see Vic. I'm over here like trying to lean this
I
way.
grabbed this off a main prop rack. So you know what I'm saying?
So,
shout out to my
yeah,
boy
so-
Maine. He in
so-
Mexico.
Yeah, oh yeah, Maine is
He in
Maine
Mexico.
out there living life. That's why y'all don't see him over in the big
These
chair.
past couple episodes.
I forgot what I was finna say.
I'm sorry, we did
My
interrupt.
bad, Vic.
My bad.
I forgot the whole
but-
conversation.
You said my argument,
About what?
the packages.
$300 for 3 edits or some shit.
Oh yeah, so cause think about all the skin that he got to do though.
Yeah.
Exactly.
hella
I
Like,
skin.
he got to do
way
fingers,
more.
hands, toes,
As you
laces,
should,
laces,
King.
right? Like
All that.
Fill-ins.
yeah, so
all that.
Hey.
All
so
that.
like on my pictures normally I do the face, the arms, cause they always got something on their
Totally.
legs
Right,
most of the
right.
time, unless they
Right.
you know. When I do lingerie stuff, like me and him, we talking, we discussing it now. We should charge more. So like me and him, we gonna get a package together probably for models, something similar to his.
Right.
But for family photography,
You
I
don't
try
do
to
that
keep it
much.
open ended as possible because
Exactly.
to set a package on a family shoot is like this is what's gonna happen, and this was always happened to me.
I know exactly what you're about to say.
I booked the 3 look, but can I get any extra photos?
I mean,
Oh,
you
I
can
booked the largest package,
Yeah.
but how much is extra photos?
All right, my thing
So,
is with the
I
extra
killed
photos,
that.
it'd be the $15 per photo.
Yeah.
But see, I don't. I just go in. Look, this is what it is. Pick how many you want to pick out. Hang yourself if you want to hang yourself. I had somebody come in there and pick 65.
Listen, I still people
Yeah.
even with my packages still
Get
Pay
over
for
the
extra.
amount. Yeah.
they still
So,
be like, oh, I
it's
get
very
these
seldom
3,
that somebody
but I see
pick only
15 more that I want to get.
So for
let
me,
get that.
my packages, I got 3 different ones. It's 200. It's like a mini session, about 45 minutes. You get 1 look and 5 edits. Then I got the full shoot, which is 275, and that's up to 2 looks with 8 edits. And then I got package number 3 is 350, full shoot, hour and a half, up to 3 looks and 12 edits.
Hey,
so that's my little thing.
so
but
like-
people
like-
can pay for
like-
it. People
so
can pay for extra edits
We
if they
gonna
want
go
to.
to where you was finna go. Think about those numbers that you just said for how many edits. You know how many people in Atlanta is looking at us now like them
Right,
some
right,
cheap-ass
right.
motherfuckers.
I know.
niggas.
We need to go up
Because
there.
guess what? Because everything you just said, they like you less than half of everything
So,
that you just
My
Yeah,
boy
no,
in
no, straight
Atlanta,
up, 'cause it's
2
people-
edits,
I mean-
$400.
Exactly.
Boom.
A 300 for $300 is 1 look, 30 minutes to an hour maybe, and we only getting 2 or 3 edits. Like that's the reason
I'm
why
raising my
I'm
prices.
at 3 edits.
Yeah.
Like
But we all need to raise.
So look, I tried to
the show,
switch
right
real
now.
quick before I went to, where was I going? I was going to Puerto Rico. So before I went to Puerto Rico, I tried to do like a quick little flash sale, like $75 for the hour, and then y'all pick how many edits y'all want, just to get a feel for it. Like one chick booked this, she picked I think like 5 edits. So I'm like, okay, I like the motto, and I might switch to the motto of y'all, but I need like 100 for my hour, and then
straight up.
$15
Yeah,
an edit or
that's what
something like that.
Midnight
Depending like $15 an edit if it's like you said, face,
But
arms.
the people who you deal with is different than the people that I deal with.
Exactly.
You deal with models. You deal with people who like
Yeah.
you
Who
deal
got that
with-
budget to do that.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Our
I
clientele
deal
is
with
different.
moms, dads, uncles, people
right,
that
right.
And I got a
that's what I
$20
deal with.
late fee, and if you want me to bring my equipment outside, it's an extra $25.
So if
And
I
it's
need to
gotta
bring
be
my
within,
equipment
like,
outside, it's an extra
275.
$75.
Extra 75, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
like
50.
So what you gonna shoot with outside? If you what?
Yeah, if I gotta bring my equipment
on
outside,
location
it's
fee,
over.
travel.
Oh, see,
Yeah,
I don't like studio, so I want to be.
exactly.
Yeah.
exactly.
Like I charge a fee to be in the studio. Like,
Yeah.
studio is $50
so you
an
the
hour.
opposite. Yeah.
Just wait till you start carrying around that
the
strobe enough.
So the main
But
thing,
shit, like,
creatives,
$50 in my bag.
the main thing, creators, is this: you price yourself
To your
for
standard.
your time, for your standards,
The headache.
the headache. Oh, headache prices. Like that's a for sure thing. You price yourself what you feel. And you might look at the rest of the industry or whatever that you're in. If you're a makeup artist, hairstylist, painter, all that, you might look at the industry and be like, "Dag, he charging more," or "Dag, why he charging that?" That's because they charge that because that's how they feel that they need to be.
Their value.
compensated.
And let me tell you why we feel that way. And we feel that way because when you leave, it's over for you. I have to do the other half of my job, which is sit there and edit your photos.
It's not
And
just
so
snapping.
as I'm sitting there
pressing the
editing
button.
your photos, that might take me another hour and a half
At
to
the
2
minimum.
hours at the minimum. So yes, I'm charging you per photo this because guess what? I charge about a minute per edit. So I feel like it takes me 20 to 25 minutes per edit because when I try to hand people fast edits and quick edits, guess what they
They
tell
don't want
me?
it.
I don't really. I see your other work. I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you really have to. So I'm gonna put my all quality into this, and that's what you got to
Charge
pay for.
what you feel.
So I charge what I feel like I'm worth.
Right.
So
So
with that
a,
being
a
said-
good cause I be watching like little videos about businesses and all that one stuff. That's why I be giving y'all them scripts so good. Like when y'all be having them disgruntled customers and shit. I'm like, just say this. So my dude said when it comes to like debating prices and stuff with clients, like I said, I haven't ran into that in a long time. Like why is it this much? But he says, argue value, not price.
Exactly.
Facts.
So he said he had like a customer who came in and she wanted something done, like makeup. Oh, it was a MUA, it was a makeup artist. And she was like, a lady wanted some makeup done for a wedding or something. And she like, is your ex, and she wanted to know why her prices was that high. Like, well, who's gonna be at the wedding? Da-da-da. Is your ex-boyfriend gonna be there? Yeah, because he's friends with da-da-da. So don't you want to look amazing to that ex-boyfriend and show him how good you look now so he feels a certain type of way, da-da-da.
Seeing you walking down the aisle, girl.
Damn, you're right. Here's the 100. Here's the 2, whatever it was. So argue value. Like you said, know
Argue
your
what
value.
you get, like what you're really getting, like what you're really giving.
Yeah, y'all getting these memories are forever.
Man.
Like y'all, whatever the reason why y'all booking this shoot,
Definitely.
think about these pictures are for
If it's for your business
I got-
or for your family.
Listen, I got
they're
two.
forever.
I got
so
two
that
clients.
should be a lot of that's value right there. So you should be wanting to pay for that value.
Listen.
The best.
I have 2 clients, and they young people. And unfortunately, we deal with a lot of black on black violence.
Right.
A week before her boyfriend / father of her child passed, we did a photo shoot. And the last photos that they took was I took of him, and like the way they embracing their daughters. She still look at those photos and look at me till this day like that moment right there.
Them
she
men-
felt like I
Some gonna
undercharged
remember.
her.
Yeah.
You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I know, like from that instance, I know how much my pictures are
Yep.
worth.
Yep.
These could be the last pictures that you take while you on this earth.
Yep.
And the work and what I gave her, and I mean, this was on his obituary. This is on her Facebook page. I mean, when I see them, it still give me chills because they was just regular pictures at first,
right?
But then it turned into so much more.
So just like you said, like these could be the last pictures you take of your life, or these could be the pictures that take you off if you're a model. These can be the pictures if you're a business that's gonna get you more clientele.
Yeah,
these can be the it's the possibility of
it's endless.
Getting good images.
Make your OnlyFans jump.
right.
Any of that. Get you booked in Seattle when I went viral with the Hobby Lobby thing.
Yes. You never know, so you're gonna want to pay. Like if you come to me, you know what you're getting because you've seen my work.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna charge you for what you came for. But with that being said,
special guest.
Our special guest today is going to be Mrs. Olivia Song. And the reason why she our special guest today.
Let's get into that. Hold on. Let's get into that shit. Is she ready to come on?
She should be in a second. Let's like just give us a second. We're gonna go ahead and get it together.
We about to
give me a little backstory. Go ahead.
All right, let me tell you about this bullshit ass backstory, right? What is bullshit ass situation? I don't follow a lot. Like I've eliminated a lot of drama out of my news feed.
Me too.
So like if you always on Facebook talking about some drama, some BS, I delete people off friends for like frivolous things.
And then when I delete you, don't ask why.
I hate that.
You know why?
So I ain't see it a lot, but I seen people talking about, I seen mad side posts. I seen mad side posts about somebody charging $750 for
Twitter,
makeup.
on Instagram, and on Facebook.
Like I kept seeing it, so I'm like, let me get what's going on here. And then I seen like Olivia Song is a makeup artist. She's been a makeup artist, and she's one of the dopest ones. She travels. She done many celebrities, all this other like high stuff. And she's charging like $750 for a makeup class. It comes with like marketing, how to take better pictures. Like it comes with a stuff, and she got like a special celebrity guest.
Yeah, she got Eric coming with her, which is her main clientele.
I don't be on that. I don't know who is, but so she got like a special guest and everything. And people are like, here in Cincinnati, she charges $750. Like who the fuck she thinks she is? Like, she taxing, she this, she that, fuck that. Like whoever pays that is stupid. You can watch YouTube. Like, and we're talking, this went viral. Of course, that got her so much more booking because all publicity is good publicity. So I'm with that shit. But, like, that's the backstory. Like, it was so absurd to hear this was so many people talking about it, complaining about the pricing. Motherfuckers who ain't even makeup artists. Like, I was going to say a bad word, but girl, you ain't even, it was mostly women. You're not even a makeup artist. This has nothing to do with you as a person, as a whole, or anything. But you still got why say anything at all? So I deleted mass people just for saying negative.
See, I didn't. I just I added positivity to it because everybody know my fiance is a makeup artist as well. So as soon as I seen it, I'm like, ooh. That's my fiance. That's one of her favorite. That's one of her favorite makeup artists, and she's from Cincinnati.
Let's get her on the line.
So when I seen that, I'm like, guess what? I'm like, let me go ahead and invest in that. You see what I mean? And so she's gonna be one of the first people in there. So I guess I'm one of those stupid people that's gonna pay for her investment.
Straight up, because we can afford it.
Because we can afford it.
All right, give us a second, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and get her online. All right, as y'all see, we was just talking about like pricing yourself to make you like feel whole as a creator,
right,
and everything. So
Jay had to leave, y'all. Hold up, Jay had to leave.
Jay had to leave.
He was supposed
to get up out of here.
Block his schedule off, but he got to shoot, so he's here in spirit and leave his chair right there.
Right, leave his chair right there. Leave his mic on.
What you think, Jay? What you say?
Jay? So we have Miss Olivia Song on the line.
We gotta get some sound effects.
Yeah, we really do.
What's going on, Olivia?
Hey.
What's going on? So I know you seen this backlash from your makeup class.
Jump straight into it. We ain't ask her who she was.
I did
what she did.
You know me, I be on that drama. I be on that. I get on my BS. Let's go back. Where can they find you at? What is it that you do? How long you been doing makeup?
I am a celebrity makeup artist. I'm located in Atlanta, but I'm from Cincinnati, and I've been here like literally a year and probably like 3 days in Atlanta. That is.
That's what's up. So where can they find you on Instagram, Facebook?
I don't really. I be on and off Facebook, so my biggest social media is Instagram. So it's just at Olivia Song.
That's what's up.
Okay, that's what's up. So
How long you been doing makeup?
how long you been doing makeup?
Professionally, I've been doing makeup for 10 years.
Wow.
That's what's up.
10 years in the game, and motherfuckers talking about $750 is too much. What the fuck? I didn't know she was doing it that long.
That's
had a
10 years
whole
of
day,
game right there.
For me on Facebook.
Yeah, they had a whole Olivia Song day about that.
Man.
So basically, what we're talking about is she priced herself because of her resume and what she feel like her class is worth. So what made you come up with that pricing and everything for that class?
So first of all, what I always do, because I always try to price myself pretty reasonably. So I did some research about, what other people were charging for their classes. And what was included in their classes, what their classes look like. So I was seeing some makeup artists who weren't necessarily celebrity makeup artists charging like, I saw one particular class, they were charging like $600. So I had to keep in mind, my level of experience, and also I'm actually bringing my celebrity client to the class to be my model in the demonstration.
It's important to know your worth.
And then, a lot of people mentioned that a makeup kit was not included, but they are getting like bags from, we have so many sponsors. They're walking out with like so many products. You might as well call it a makeup kit. It's just not officially
Okay,
called a makeup.
so give us that. So let's do a little commercial for it. Tell us about your class, what they get, how long is it, when is it? Give us what's up.
So there's one Cincinnati class. That one is November 15th.
November 15th,
They get
y'all.
a full live demonstration of me on my client, Ari Fletcher. Most people know the Real Kyle sister. After that, we will talk lighting and photography, and I'll show people. This is what they always ask me, and this is a really valuable part, because I do not like giving away. I don't give away.
Don't want to
this
give away the
information
sauce.
for
You
free.
don't want to give away the sauce.
Nobody can ask me for free what lights do I use, what camera do I use, and I'm gonna answer. I will leave you on red every time.
Wow, that's what's
So
up.
that's what I'm gonna give that up in the class, and I'm gonna actually demonstrate how I take pictures, how I adjust my lighting, the digital camera that I use sometimes, and I'm gonna let people see the difference from the digital camera photographs and then my cell phone pictures.
Okay.
And then we'll give like a long question and answer, which I'm going to tell people, like, as we do this demonstration, write down their questions. But this will be a great opportunity. I'm hoping to direct questions more towards like marketing and social media and industry stuff, asking me, how did I get to be a celebrity makeup artist, and asking Ari for sure how to monetize her Instagram, because she done became a millionaire off of it. So
Damn.
Wow.
Straight up.
So did y'all just hear all of that shit? Did y'all just hear all of that value?
Oh, and there's one more thing. Then
And
we have a mixer. And then we have the mixer at the end. So we are literally going to meet every single student, including Ari, and we're going to take a picture. And I don't know if y'all know, this girl rates to go to the club for 45
walkthrough
minutes,
rates.
but she don't meet nobody.
No.
Right.
You don't take pictures with her, you take pictures of her.
Right.
So it's gonna be the most intimate setting that you've seen her in.
Right.
Because
So
we're
y'all
literally
hear all of that
everywhere.
fucking value for only $750. Yet people really had the fucking audacity, the fucking audacity to bitch gripe about a price.
And what you say, Vic? Like what you say on the post?
About what?
With your girl?
Yeah, about Bew. Yeah, she gonna be the first person in there. That's an investment to me. To me, she loves Olivia Song. You know, I love Olivia Song. Did a lot of my clients' makeup, and it was beautiful.
Olivia started when I started.
Yeah, so I mean, of course she gonna be front row, and I mean, it's an investment.
Yeah,
It's that we all invest in something.
Right.
And I mean, she got 10 years of experience. Why wouldn't I want
Like,
my
you
fiance to
tenured.
have that?
Exactly.
I'm going to tell you how much money we set aside. We're setting aside a budget just to make this class beautiful for everybody and get it together. We have a $10,000 budget.
Oh, I'm about to say we didn't even talk about that.
Like
We was
how
talking
much
about
you
the
put into
value.
it, yeah.
We ain't talking about how much it costs to have her come down, how much y'all expenses is. You know
How
what I
much
mean?
it
We
is
ain't
to
talking
rent the
about none of
spot
that.
out? All that. Like,
Motherfuckers here in Cincinnati so used to going to bootleg ass shit that when they go to something nice, they don't even think about the bands that go into the
but
decor.
what's so crazy? They will still get the exact same thing from somebody else. I think they really just don't like Olivia. That's really what it is.
Yeah, they did. Y'all, she did have a little stretch of
a
drama,
little stretch
crazy
of
shit
craziness.
going on,
But
yeah.
but we're human, so we do.
Right.
Like
I got my stretches.
y'all expect us to be just cyborgs,
Man.
when it comes to, and you can say whatever you want to say about us. No, it don't work like that.
Right.
Nah,
Like,
'cause I do. Y'all know my mouth.
y'all know my mouth.
I will cut you up
Well,
so
and then it's
sophisticatedly.
The perception be messed up when somebody has known you like previously.
Yeah.
Like the perception is so messed up
Yeah.
about who I am and my value and who I am as a makeup artist. Because and this has even shocked me. Like whoever follows me would know that I kind of just had this blow up over this past year in Atlanta, and for somebody who has known me previously, but now I'm in a whole new city and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. They don't understand who I am now to the people who are finding me in this position now. Because I'll go out of town and at the airport, people are stopping me to take pictures of me. They know my son's name. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
But in Cincinnati, I'll forever be who they saw me as
Before you
I
left.
Right.
That's because the whole time you adjusting to a certain type of fame, they have to adjust to it too, but they don't want to adjust to it
At all.
because they know who you are. See,
Right.
that's why people call people Hollywood. It ain't that we turn Hollywood.
We just know our worth.
Yeah, it ain't even that. We have to move different.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
You know how weird it is to be somewhere when somebody asks me, "Hey, you Victor Fox?" Like, and I'm looking like, "Who the hell are you?"
And me, when I get
You know what I
asked,
mean?
I'm every time somebody like, "You midnight, ain't you?" I got a gun on me at all times, so
Yeah.
don't scare me like that. don't
Okay.
like Olivia. No, like don't no. I'm not the one. But yeah, like thank you, Olivia, though, like for actually doing and showing your worth about what, because really, with you doing this class, it's gonna make people understand as business owners, and just as creatives in general,
Period.
Facts,
what they need to charge
facts, because she
and
motivated
how to
me.
charge, like
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, you charge what you're worth, you
Right.
charge what you feel like you want to charge.
Right.
Right.
But
That
did you
part.
hear what did you hear the part where she said, "There's things I don't even want to tell people that I'm gonna tell people at this class. I wouldn't give the game
Exactly.
up to nobody."
I ain't about to give you my sauce for
You see
free.
what I'm saying? Like, but the thing is think about if somebody had a photography class and we held a class for $300. You just gave up your
So much.
sauce
Yeah.
for $300. No.
So somebody-
if I do a class, I want to get paid at least $20,000-$30,000 for my knowledge.
Right.
Right.
So
feel me?
Olivia,
Because
so
you're gonna make that coming
I
back.
want
gonna make
to
that
for the
coming
makeup
back.
artists who are watching this, the up and coming ones, gonna kind of ask you the same questions I asked the photographers today, because today is about pricing and knowing our worth. When you first started doing makeup, that's a long. Damn, I did not know you was doing it that long. When you first started out doing makeup, like, what did you charge and why did you charge it? Like, we was talking about how we started out, we only charged like $50, you know, for
Oh
mass
my God.
pictures and all types of
When
work.
I-
So, where was you at?
When I first let me see. I was charging $40 a face.
Wow.
Yikes, for a full beat too.
That's
And
crazy.
then keep in mind, the whole time I was in Cincinnati, I never charged more than $60.
Wow.
Originally, I was $40.
Yep.
Wow.
And that probably lasted for like 6 months.
And
And then after that, it was $60, and I kept that same price for over 3 years.
Wow.
And what's so crazy is me and Chevy used to have her beating faces until the morning come, like for shoots. So like you have to understand, like you got to know your worth, like coming, especially just coming into it, you got to already be able to set your price and say fuck you
Right.
if you don't
That
like
part.
it.
That fucking part.
She was blessing faces for
She was
that.
blessing faces for $40 to $60
For the 40, you was doing it.
for the 40 for the shorty. 40 for the shorty.
You stupid, man.
Well, that's what's up.
But yeah, thanks Olivia.
Thank you
for coming on.
for coming on the show.
Yeah.
Our second guest.
So you said they can find you at Olivia Song
On Instagram.
on
On
Instagram.
Instagram.
The link
Oh, you
is
got
in
a-
the
you got a
description.
Twitter?
I don't. I took it away because my mouth.
Twitter is where you kind of you a little bit.
So you can find her. The link is below. How can they sign up for the class?
Through email, and I'm doing all the bookings myself. So
See, and that's another thing. All the bookings
Like your time in doing each booking, like that's
yes.
money right there.
Exactly.
They crazy, man.
So I have
Motherfuckers
her
crazy.
email and everything below, so y'all can be able to book the class.
Yep.
The class is November 15th.
Yep.
Atlanta sold out.
Atlanta sold out. You got
See,
Chicago
look,
coming up too,
look,
right?
Atlanta sold out already.
Where you at, Cincinnati?
Yeah.
You got Chicago too, right?
Cincinnati.
But see, the Atlanta's
No,
more
we're
scared than
thinking
Vegas.
about adding a
That
third
part.
date, but that's not for certain yet. So now the only class that's available is Cincinnati.
Right. So anybody from the surrounding areas, y'all, that email is below, so that way you can be able to book your class, book your spot for this class, because it's gonna go fast, especially since Atlanta is booked up.
Yep.
Atlanta booked up, like so. That means everybody else.
So
that
did your
wanted to come.
did your booking did you get more inquiries after you started? Because you kind of went viral, so you can really consider that viral. Like so, because I say my thing is all publicity is good publicity when it came to me.
That is so true. I said this is perfect timing.
Yes,
So
sir.
you got more inquiries. Like you got your shit went up, your numbers went up.
Absolutely, especially for Cincinnati. The Atlanta was going up anyways.
Right. So
But
thank
for
you.
Cincinnati, I think some people was like, you know what? You know, it's the hype now.
Yep.
And the people who wasn't even gonna come, coming now.
Everybody's talking about this class.
Exactly.
So thank you to all you hating ass motherfuckers out there. I don't even cuss like. Hey, thank you to all you haters out there for helping her get more bookings because y'all was running y'all mouth because y'all had an opinion about some shit that wasn't ain't had shit to do with you. You wasn't a makeup artist. You wasn't
a makeup
nothing.
artist, you was
You a
just there.
regular ass clock in ass. Ooh, I ain't gonna say it like that.
Ooh, yeah, you started
I'm
going
about to
there.
go there.
You started going there.
Nah, cause I hate when people do that. Like I hate when people make posts and be throwing shade.
It don't have nothing to do.
Ain't got nothing to do with you. You mind a business that don't even pay you. Like you,
Not a makeup
I mean,
artist. You're not even a creative.
you're
to the
not
point.
even a you work. Nothing wrong with clocking in people.
wrong with
I'm
clocking
not.
in
Let
at
me
all.
put that
But-
out there.
but y'all-
Ain't
y'all
nothing
need
wrong
to
with y'all.
understand.
But
Y'all
But
just
you
need to
wanna know what's
understand shit.
crazy? The person who started the post wasn't even a makeup artist. And everybody just went up under there. Like she even said in the thing, I'm not a makeup artist. I'm just saying I wouldn't pay this. And then everybody.
right, you
course
wasn't
you
gonna pay it
wouldn't pay it.
anyways.
Girl, fuck you.
Girl, fuck you.
Straight up. But thank you, Olivia, for being on
The
this
Cameraman
episode,
Podcast.
the Cameraman Podcast.
Cameraman podcast. We're gonna wrap it up now.
Yeah.
And that's it.
I see you on the
Thank you
14th.
guys for having me.
Who you got as the photographer at the event?
Oh, she already got Chevy.
Chevy there?
Yep.
Holla at
Yeah, I
Chevy.
didn't know my original
Yep.
people, so I called Chevy at midnight.
Definitely.
Like,
That's what's
So
up.
make
Sure,
sure,
always.
make sure you
I
got.
need y'all.
Loyalty.
Straight
Make
up,
sure you
straight
got.
up.
Hey, Chevy in the building.
I just want to come look at all the pretty girls that's in there. So can I just like hold a Let me just like I
I'm gonna give you a
can.
light. I'm gonna give you a light.
Okay, I'm gonna hold a light. Okay, I just want to see their pretty. Y'all know me, I love girls, so you know,
Lord.
you know, I like to see the pretty faces.
All right, thanks, Olivia.